Well, good afternoon. It is Sunday, June 16th, Father's Day. All the best to all the fathers out there. Gave my dad a call. Got my kids that called me today, so that was really nice. So beautiful day out here. A little cloudy, a touch cool, but it is nice. I just went through the lock at Iroquois. So that was interesting because I'd heard somewhere that you have to register before you get there, then book a time. I forgot all about it. So when I was sitting there, this guy drove all the way out to the end of the lock there and said, "Hey, did you register?" Oh boy. So I did that. It was hard to do with no cell service, but I got it, and they locked me through. There was no other boats coming through. I've only seen two freighters today, or Lakers as they call them up here. So it's light traffic in that respect. So going along here, you can see I'm on the American side of the border in the St. Lawrence. Just cruising along. I did check in with the Roam app for the Customs Border Patrol, the American side, and just to make sure that I'm okay just to keep cruising like this. And they said as long as you're on the water where there's a border, shared border on both sides, you don't need to do anything, just go along as long as you don't touch land. So if you touch land on the American side, well then of course then you need to check in with them and get authorization to stop. So that's where I am now. You can see here I've got the aqua mops going as well. I'm looking for a way to get Argo on there. I'm not sure how yet, I don't know, or maybe it'll go up here. We'll see what gives. So you can see I'm getting about 4.5 knots. I was getting around 6 earlier because I'm only 3.5 knots over water. So there's a fair bit of a current here that comes up, especially when it gets narrow. You get about a 3-knot push, which is really nice. Here on the display, you can see that I'm running around 1,000 RPM. To get 6 knots at 1,000 RPM is pretty cool. Down to about 4.5 hours of cruising for today yet. I only need about an hour and a bit and getting close to Cornwall. Down to about 24% of battery. So lots of juice left. That'll get me going for quite a while, depending on the RPM, of course. Charge-wise, I'm getting barely a kilowatt between the two of them when you add them up. It's very cloudy this afternoon. This was a little more clear earlier, but very cloudy, so I'm not getting much charge out of that. A little bit of a wind just kicked up here. Seems to be coming from the north. Yeah, I guess northeastern or so, because the wind turbines are starting to wind up. You can hear them up there. So we'll get a bit of juice out of that as well. Hopefully pull over at somewhere out there towards Cornwall area, close to, and see if we can find an anchorage. If I can't, then I will simply find a marina or something. We'll see what happens. There are a couple more locks there to go through, and those are, I believe, American locks. The Iroquois lock I just went through is the Canadian lock, and they were very helpful, very nice people there, so that was good that way. So anyways, that's it for today. Have a great one, and happy Father's Day again.